Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, the Great War Redux with me, Alpha Pi Omega, in German Empire. So in the last episode we have successfully finished the offensive south from Verdun and southeast from Rennes. But we were stopped in the hills of the Champagne in this little salient or peninsula. So we haven't really managed to capitalize on the breakthrough too much, but we've made our point. And we are now preparing to, maybe do even a really nice encirclement here somewhere down the line. The issue that I'm seeing is here that we're crawling along the river, and it's really a bit of an issue as far as our future plan goes. I can imagine that we could try to break through here, but going across the river here is going to be a veritable nightmare. Now, I know that we have gotten the engineers which help with the amphibious attack by 25%. So that could effectively mean that, well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see how bad the penalty for amphibious attack is. Now, I could also start researching the Marines and try to use them to get across the river, but it's still going to be a nightmare attacking the enemies. And if we want to win this, we will certainly need tanks who are not exactly well versed in the amphibious department. So it's a question whether or not we want to combine, for example, Marines with tanks and have special divisions of those attacking. I don't know. It's a question. The signal companies are not that great, but we actually have a plan for the future. If we get enough heavy tanks, we could start phasing out some of the troops and subsidizing them with the tanks, and then the signal companies would be beneficial. Now we're working on the basic engine, so let's see if the Marines, wait, they're down here somewhere, aren't they? Yeah, 271 days, soft attack, organization, soft attack. I don't know how. Okay, their attack across the river is 30%, with 25% extra bonus from the engineers. It might not be bad. We might consider that. Okay, I'll think about it. That might be a way to go, because we'll need to cross those rivers sooner or later. As far as this area goes, we managed to... This is... Okay, that's also hills, so we could maybe push into this area and create a bit more of a salient here, so... Oh, okay, well that was mighty stupid of me. But okay, let's send you here. No, that's across the river. Jesus, okay, well, I just screwed myself, but never mind. We'll continue with the offensive in Greece, because that's where we moved our units from Europe. I'm a bit of scatterbrain right now, sorry, jumping from topic to topic. So we finished the offensive here, and we send our units down to Greece, where we annexed, or, we helped Austria-Hungary annex Montenegro, and now we are attacking into Greece proper, hoping that the line is going to break and our units are going to advance and take them. We've also managed to finally stabilize, I think, the situation in Africa, where we have gained quite a lot of territory. We still don't know our original territories that we wanted, but Morocco is doing, quite a lot of job here. Okay, so the units of Ottomans over there has been eliminated. That kind of sucks. But we've stole a number of territories from Portugal, from Belgium, from France. So, we're making do. And right now I think we want to continue with the attack here. Oh, you can't help there. Okay, well, we'll see if this is gonna be enough. And last but not least, we got some informations here that we need to use. Okay, we have an extra factory, so let's put it at infantry weapons, because we are now producing 321 per day, which is kind of amazing. We're making bank, and we're running out of... Really? Producing 600 D6. Okay, that's where my disdain for Extraction technology is biting me in the rear. We should start getting excavation 3 and excavation 4 soon. Oh, but we might want to get these first. That 10 extra percent and 10 extra efficiency here is gonna go a long way. So let's do those first. We can trade for our resources if we need to for now. Okay, sink some Irish ships. Okay, anything else that I wanted? Okay, we don't want anything to do with this. Oh, but I remember now. I was looking at our supply situation here, and I noticed that we still have only 25 in all of these hubs. And for some reason, they are going through this area, which is only a level 3. And I don't understand because there's a level 5 here, which they could use. But for some reason, they're going this way. So we need to upgrade these 2 lines, and this one, to make sure that all of these areas get extra 10 supply, which is going to help massively. But I don't know why they're going for it. Maybe because of this hub, I don't know. But that's just how it is. So we need to upgrade this railway. That's another important part. And we're still building, right? Yeah, we're building. So let's put you guys up there because you're the most important ones. These ones can wait. And Khartoum, Sudan as well. Okay, cool. Cool. So Africa is gonna happen. Let's see how that attack is gonna go. It is going very well. All units are decimating them. I'm happy to see that. Here the attack is broken down, and here the attack is also broken down. Okay. Not great exactly, because quite honestly the supply situation here is abysmal. Let's delete our border and keep all... Oh no, the river is actually flowing here. So if we want to do an attack, it has to be towards this area. Okay, well, cover me surprised. Okay, let's leave them to do what they need to do. Actually, you know what? These units are not gonna get reinforced here properly. So let's just send you back over there and let you recuperate. This area is gonna get reinforced. I don't think they're gonna launch an offensive. If they do, we're gonna use it to counter-attack. But we will want this Hills province. Definitely. And we'll want to attack along this area. Which is really bad because it requires... but I mean, Ioannina might be doable. They don't really have that many units there, but tanks are really not a great thing to, you know, use in mountains. I don't know, it's just something that I heard. And yeah, there's a bridge attack here. I'm not sure what's up with the bridge. Just, you know, not exactly what I expected to see. Come on, bridge me. Hook me up! Okay, can we get another war support campaign? Because stability seems to be growing. I don't know how is that possible. But every time I look at it, it's higher than it was before. So we really need to just keep pushing the war support up. Okay, that's gonna take a bit of time. Okay, but this is looking fairly good. They reinforced, but we pushed the previous ones out. Man, as these guys have no rifles, I am expecting them to get the... Yeah, they're getting resupplied with the MP ones. We lost most of the original weapons to Attrition, I think. Which, you know, fair enough. Okay, are we even... No, Okay, this area is not enough for you to reinforce. So you have to go deeper. Which is kind of surprising. This area is not going to fall. We don't know how many units there are, but... Okay, I think we could launch a combined attack on these two areas and advance here. Even through the mountains, I think that will be possible. But our units will need to rest first. Now, considering we're starting to get enough political power, let me just check on these units. So the 21st Division von Borke has a breakthrough bonus of 13%. Oh, and they can get another one. Okay, so let's get you supply consumption lowered by 7.5%. That's something that could help. The 18th Division von Groman. You got organization bonus. Okay, we don't have enough political power for this. 21,643 men. Considering the entire division is 16,000, there's probably nobody left from the original squadron. You lost 20,000, yeah, these divisions are living fast. 19,000 here. 15,000 here. 12,000 here. Took part at the siege of Calais. Okay, breakthrough. Bonus. And you got nothing, 19,000. Yeah, we're really using these units as a disposable cannon fodder. But yeah, artillery and infantry equipment is growing. That is the best news we have gotten in a while. And we have also advanced here, which is also great, because that means we are continuing an advance. And you know, there's a possibility again for advancing to this area, not to these, that would overextend us, but this area is better. And you guys are... Okay, there's gonna be a railway here that we're planning, it seems. So good to know. How's that construction going here? Oh, we're mostly done. Ooh. So has this finished? No, that's still Khartoum, Sudan. And as this area is already connected. Okay, cool. But we still need a supply hub somewhere like this. So let's have a railway here. And this area is just slightly behind. But I'm willing to try it. And we're building a supply hub here. Okay. So we're trying to actively improve our situation in Africa. That's great news. Sink some convoys. Sinking some more American convoys. That's always good news. The unlimited submarine warfare is going. Still upgrading this area. That ought to be done soon. Okay, and the tanks are alive and kicking. Okay, so they slightly reinforced here, but only slightly. And our units are now fully supplied. They are mostly reinforced. Breakthrough 189, 170, that's great. Are we producing the new tanks, or how are we doing? Yep, there's no... I don't know, we have about 2.61 per day. You go, guys. And the advanced howitzers. Do you guys have those? You got the new Feldkanoners. As far as the advanced howitzers, well, you're getting them. Basic engine. Okay. Well, what's next? How much of a benefit would you bring? Extra 2 breakthrough, extra 5 armor, okay. An extra 2 piercing, and that's about it. So that's, well, the armor would be good, but I'm not that interested in it. let me instead, we're working on the logistics seminar, let's redo the Marines, because we might need them, and it would be probably a wise thing to play with that. Terrain. Well, I think we can send you guys into positions. Okay, let's hope they are going to get what they need. This is amazing. But we need to build a stockpile, like 100%. So all of the areas are covered by our own units, right? Yeah. And nobody else. Listen, if we get extra good supply situation here, I might consider recruiting later on down more units. We got a ton of manpower, and sending more of them to Africa and actually have them do something there would be great. Zivikwik has capitulated to Anhuikwik. Okay, these guys are really running the show now. Our units are alone and desperate here. Dutch East Indies, huh? 31 colonists, Jesus Christ. Okay, so nothing going on here. Okay, our tanks are way where they belong. So let's see if we can do it like this. And then two of you are attacking here. Okay, well, the terrain is terrible, but it's still doable, and here the terrain is even worse. Well, turns out it's gonna be enough. Morocco, cancel the Landwees. Okay. And I would actually like if you could advance further if you have the option, because it looks like there might not be enough troops here to stop us, but that's not true. So let's just support this attack to make it faster, and then we're gonna try to breach towards this area. I mean, the units are on the move here, so whatever happens, happens. But this offensive, we could call this an October offensive, is pretty good. You guys are holding, oh my god. You guys are holding insanely well. Okay, well, more units. Yeah, this one is not gonna fool anyone. The Greek units are extremely weak, so we have to capitalize on that. Basically, wherever we can see, like this is Portuguese and Greek units that are like non-existent for us when it comes to the American units. They are stronger, so they need to be properly handled. But the Greek units, nah, we don't have to be afraid. Ace pilot promoted. Not to mention that they are suffering from massive attrition as much as we are. So kind of ironically, instead of advancing along the coast as we plan, we are basically pushing through the worst terrain imaginable. Yeah, look at that, the 84th Rail Spitter Division. 431, that's basically the only one that's properly doing something. Is it in the combat? Yeah, it's there. Reggimento Alpini. Okay, well, let's let them fight for a bit. Check that this is Rhino and Saswigan still upgrading. Come on. One more day, and then we should see an improvement immediately. Ruhr. Wow, our railways are just getting hammered. What's the resistance? Not bad, and most areas are starting to have a pretty decent compliance. I like that. So, okay, this one is done. So let me see if it works. Yep, 30. Why is it 45 here and only 30 here? Have we forgot about something? Maybe it refreshes tomorrow? Yeah, 45, 32, not sure what that means, 31. Okay, I guess the throughput is gonna improve over time. Please tell me we're not missing trains. No, we got dozens of trains in stockpile. What the hell is going on? Okay, well, this is kind of cool. The attack here is not going well, but for the enemy it's much worse. I don't think we're gonna push through, but we are destabilizing the entirety of the line. And considering these are mostly Italian, Portuguese and Greek units, which are already undersupplied, I think we might have a pretty good chance here eventually at doing something. Yeah, most of them are gonna break very soon, so we'll see, you know. Okay, sing some convoys. Sing some convoys. So we're basically exchanging convoys, theirs and ours. General Georgios Kondio. Georgios is such a Greek name. Our subs against our subs. That's actually interesting. Okay. Well, the game claims we're gonna lose this, but it looks like they're the ones who are gonna lose. I don't see any reinforcements coming. They're barely doing any damage except for the rail spitters. Is it night? Yeah, it's night. A little supply. Come on. And we do have some resting units here that we can throw in if we need to. Yeah, none of these units are really good for anything. Oh, British units coming. Well, the casualties in this area are gonna be fairly big. Where's the 107 Division from? Well, it's not anyone we would need to fear. So let's send the units that can do damage here. 107. Oh, it was an American, no, British division. Okay, but they have barely any organization. We'll see. More convoys at the bottom of the sea. Okay, this area is holding. Let me double check that throughput of supplies here. Okay, only 32 here. So is there another from damage? Okay. But the supply hub is damaged. I'm not sure how that's exactly happening, but it is damaged. So we're gonna let you. Sure, but it might be that might be infrastructure damage actually. Okay, only 2 units left. Okay, 3 units, but. Oh, come on. You had to do it, didn't you? Come on. Oh, we were so close. I mean, it's still a successful attack, successful offensive, because the enemy is bleeding out men left and right. look at those organizations and supply situation, but it's probably not gonna achieve what we wanted. But hey, we've managed to weaken the entirety of the line, because this is, yeah, we're not gonna break through. We are not gonna break through. But hey, there might be other places where we can strike. The game seems to think that there's only 2 divisions here. I'm not convinced that's true, but I'll take it. Okay, you guys go back to, what was that supply hub? Cetinje? Yeah, this area. Go. And we'll check on the casualties here. Yep, they lost 2,570 men and a ton of other stuff. Plus, I think the previous offensive was also devastating. Well, the previous offensive was actually devastating to us. 3,700 compared to 3,350 men. Okay, well, maybe we didn't cause that many casualties as we thought. Howitzers, infantry equipment, artillery. Oh snap, do we really not have any in reserve? Okay, well now we know where we need to move some of our production. Authorized we do have, but this is an issue. Okay, let's build a bunch of factories for the howitzers, because I wasn't expecting that to be an issue anytime. At least not anytime soon. But turns out it is. But you know, howitzers are mostly used by our offensive units. So in 6 days they are gonna get what they need. And the fact that infantry equipment is improving and artillery is improving is in essence what we needed here. So yeah, the supply situation here is getting better. How are you guys doing? Yeah, your organization is good. The French are still throwing themselves at you. So when do we get the Marines? 43 days in. We're gonna check if we could maybe... The Stoßtruppen divisions could maybe be switched to a hybrid Marine divisions. Do I have a Special Forces Contra here somewhere? I don't think so. I don't think so we have anything like that, so pretty much we're not using any special forces whatsoever at this point. Or so I think. Well, you guys rest, and once you are done, we are going to launch an offensive in this area. We're gonna see if we can make it through. I don't think we will be able to. This is really weirdly low amounts, but both of our agents are still in France, right? Yeah. So we get everything that we want from France, but nothing else anywhere. Oh, and we weren't decrypting anyone. That's interesting. Okay, I think that's enough for this episode. I'm gonna go make some tea, and then in the next one we are going to continue with the Greek offensive. Because we are doing fine. I'm just really interested in seeing... Yeah, I don't think there's that little units in here. It's probably just we don't have enough intel on them. Interesting. Hunan has capitulated. Okay, and let's get the war propaganda against the Portuguese Republic, because we really need it to go up. It's dropping sub 50 again. But the fact that we don't have issues with desertion and stuff like that means that we are doing good. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me. See you in the next episode.